Hi guys, welcome to the 11th episode of Traders for Beginners. On this video I'll be explaining moving averages. So from the last episode on chart patterns, you saw me talk about the 50 moving average. Now we're going to go deeper in details on moving averages. So what is a moving average? It is a lagging indicator. If you look at my indicator video, it is a lagging indicator. It is one of the popular indicators which I think almost everyone uses. So it smoothes out price. So what are the functions of a moving averages? It can help spot the beginning or continuation of trends. What do I mean by beginning? If you were seeing a W and you've got your fifth there, you can anticipate that price will go that way. So spot the beginning. And then for continuation, so if you look at other people's videos on BTMM, they will talk of London patterns. So London patterns. So you have a 200. So Asian session price will be bouncing, and then it gives an M and then it goes down. This will be after a peak formation the previous day. So this helps, the 200 moving average is helping us to spot continuation of a trend. It can also function as a support and resistance. So you can clearly see that here the 200 acts as a support and resistance. So the types of moving averages, we've got a simple moving averages and the important, the exponential moving average, also called the EMA or Emas. And then we've got a smoothed moving average and the linear weighted moving average. So general facts: the longer the time period for a moving average, the greater the lag. So you see that when you put a 10 moving averages, here are, let's say these are candles. If you put maybe 10 or 13, you see that 13 will be close to the price, will be the first one to cross. Let's say there are many of them, these candles. 13 will be closer to price number one, will cross earlier than if you compare the 200 or 800 EMA. So you actually see that the 200 may cross here, which is crosses later when the price is already moved. So this will be the 200, and then you may actually see even worse that 800 is actually moving there. It's just moving and there is greater lag or response slowly. So the shorter the time span used to create the average, the more sensitive it will be to price. So comparing at 18, if you open your charts now that you know other things, you see the difference. Main trading systems are built around what is called moving average crossover. You actually realize that BTMM will require moving crossover. So explaining terms. So a moving average, if you open your MT5, has got a period. So if you are in a particular time frame, A period adds closing prices of each candles you'll be seeing there for in a particular. So we're looking at a particular time frame. It adds closing price and then divide by period number you use. So if you are using 13, it uses some addition of closing price divided by 13. Then a shift allows you to, so if you can experiment right now, if you have your MT5, if you put a shift of 10, you actually see that your moving averages will move forward, will be like projected forward. If you can put it with 0 shift, and then if you put 10, you see that it's now more forward. If you put -10, it will be more backwards. And then for method, so the method explains the types of moving averages. So you can have simple as method, exponential, smoothed, or linear weighted. And then apply to talks about, has got options of apply to opening price, closing price, high, low, median price. So as you can see, so if you open your moving average on parameters on your PC, you see a period, a shift, which is usually 0 because people don't want to project since it is a lagging indicator. If you now manipulate the shifts, you are now either projecting it backwards, or so that will be inconvenience. And then on method, I said method, that's where you can have simple, exponential, linear weighted, smoothed. And then you can apply to, it can either be close, open, high, low, median price. And then obviously you've got the color of the moving averages and the size, the thickness of the lines. So simple moving, they move rapidly, however they are not the prepared. The exponential moving averages are the ones which are preferred because they give more weight to the most recent periods, hence filter out spikes so that you don't get the wrong idea. Then the linear weighted, these ones are less popular, so I won't talk about them. Then using, so here we advise that you use a 4-hour time frame. Use a 4-hour time frame, use a 1-hour time frame, and you use a 15 minutes time frame. And the exponential moving average is 13 EMA, 50 EMA, 200 EMA, and the 800 EMA. So general knowledge which you need to know: a 13 EMA on H4 is equal to a 50 EMA on H1, which is also equal to 200 EMA on M15. So a 50 EMA on 4-hour time frame, it will be equal to a 200 EMA on 1-hour time frame, which will be equal to 800 EMA on M15 time frame. So a 200 EMA on 4-hour will be equal to 1-hour time frame on 800 EMA. And then 800, it means it will be large on M15. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, share, and like the video. Thank you.